But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tier?
Bayador. Your
It's... I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
And what if I said yes?
Well, I'd be great.
I must leave you.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news. It was about the...
Could you tell me anything about it?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming. That will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard I would...
Be back soon, Captain.
Sir, you still haven't
Have no fear.
I'm still without...
Have you seen anyone?
Take long in the plan.
A couple of heretics.
Just they're making... Of course. But we won't...
What do you...
That's...
Could you tell me a little about
We
Thanks to you.
are... Others how they...
When did you see your...
It's been... It wasn't about the...
Does the boy...
Other...
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
to my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
You cannot pass. Only the Naughts have access to the prison. You cannot pass. Only the Naughts have access to the prison.
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Can't you make an exception?
No, sorry, sir. Move along, please. Now!
Very well, I'm going.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Very well, I'm going.
Orders haven't changed.
Can't you make an exception?
No?
Very well, I'm going.
You cannot pass. You cannot pass.
Orders haven't changed, you know.
Very well.
Orders haven't changed.
Very well, I'm going.
Sir, you still haven't found...
Have no fear.
I'm still without new...
What do you think of
You thanks, sir.
You haven't heard anything about my...
Did you say my men's
That-
Let's go.
happy to be of...
Be back soon, Captain.
Sir, you...
Have no fear.
I'm still without...
Could you tell me a little?
We
Thanks to
are other... It's how they...
this Jonah.
In tradition,
My dad.
as you...
Could you tell?
They were very... I thought I wouldn't know.
What do you think?
You refer... Thanks, sir. It's a...
Be back soon, Captain.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Hiding place of this swamp is filthy. But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
Good day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Happy.
What do you think of...
You know,
How-
he's not.
When did
Too,
did it?
maybe. Why?
What does Jonas...
And when
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
What do you think about Captain...
He's a just man. It's a pity that he hasn't.
Were you...
Yeah, and then, well, those...
Why didn't you intervene? Did you...
And the captain...
Did Jonas... Do you know...
No.
Why?
Oh.
It's just that
I seem to kind of know.
Thank you, Lauro.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Hello, sir.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels. Locked.
Sir Desade, I presume.
No.
Well,
Who are you? I don't...
No. Have no... What can you tell me about... Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in. With a clear
And
pigeon.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Well then, were you able to
No.
In it?
That's not a small sum. I need to think about my options.
Oh, the father is for...
I need to be off.
Goodbye. Well then,
No.
in that case,
Here you are, to cover your expenses.
excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out.
What kind of business? Thank you.
Any...
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Citizens of Serene, come your boots, what? Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you. Welcome. Have you? Thank you for your visit. See. Welcome. Have you? Thank you for your visit. See. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.